The next day, Oikawa is the first one who's woke up. He turned his head to the side. He saw Iwaizumi who's still sleeping beside him. He rolled over to watch Iwaizumi sleeping before he got up. He gathered all of his clothes and get dressed. He tiptoed out of the room to make sure not to wake Iwaizumi up. He slowly closed the door and went to the werewolf's room to check on his friends. He saw his friends are still sleeping and cuddling with the werewolves, so he closed the door and he walked downstairs to cook breakfast for everyone. He prepared the ingredients, but he was about to start to chop when Iwaizumi walked in the kitchen to cook too. Iwaizumi saw Oikawa is starting to chop the ingredients. Oikawa gave Iwaizumi a slight smile and nod before he began to chop the ingredients. Iwaizumi immediately wear an apron and he helped Oikawa with cooking breakfast for everyone. Iwaizumi is the one who put the spices in the individual small bowls for Oikawa to grab easily without mishaps in cooking. He watched Oikawa slicing the ingredients. He watched how Oikawa slicing with passion and love. He helped Oikawa with passing the bowls. Little did they know, Asahi and Nishinoya are already woke up and watch Iwaizumi and Oikawa from the entrance of the kitchen. Nishinoya was about to barge in and start chaos, but Asahi quickly grabbed Nishinoya by the waist and he clamps his large hand on Nishinoya's mouth to prevent Nishinoya from making any noise and alert Iwaizumi and Oikawa. He immediately dragged Nishinoya to the balcony to calm Nishinoya down. Nishinoya tried to break free from Asahi's grasp. Asahi lowered his large hand from Nishinoya's mouth. Nishinoya gasps for air. He looked up at Asahi annoyed and dramatically. Asahi just raised his eyebrow at Nishinoya.
What? Asahi raised his eyebrow. Why did you dragging me away? I want to ask them why did they cooking together. Nishinoya is being a brat. If I didn't drag you out here, you ruined their moments together, plus I want to be you alone. Asahi want to be romantic. Oh really? You want to be with me all alone. Nishinoya is flustered. Yes. Come here you big alpha. Nishinoya is being wimp.
Nishinoya opened his arms. Asahi stepped forward for Nishinoya to hug him. He read in the hug. Asahi feel his alpha growled in gratitude and something else tilde possessive and need to protect Nishinoya no matter what happened. Asahi smiled lovingly at Nishinoya. Meanwhile, Sakusa woke up because the sunlight hit his face, then he turned to the side and saw Atsumu still sleeping in his arms. He smiled in the sight in front of him right now. He wrapped his arm around Atsumu and pulled Atsumu closer to him. He kissed Atsumu's forehead and hugged Atsumu tightly before he went back to sleep again. After few moments later, Atsumu woke up and he found himself in Sakusa's warm and tight embrace. A tint of a pink dust on his cheeks when he remembered what happened last night. He raised his finger and traced Sakusa's facial features, from the forehead to the nose until he stopped on Sakusa's lips. He bit his lip to fight the urge to kiss Sakusa. He just hugged Sakusa instead and snuggling in Sakusa's chest. He inhaled Sakusa's scent and he smiled lovingly against Sakusa's chest before he looked up at the sleeping Sakusa. Hugging him close, he whispers to Sakusa's ear softly.
Thank you Kiyumi for everything you've done for me. I know it's very fast but I think I'm in love with you, my alpha.
Little did Atsumu know. Sakusa woke up but didn't open his eyes yet and just pretend to be asleep. He heard what Atsumu said to his ear. Oikawa walked in to wake everyone up. Atsumu gently woke Sakusa up. A few moments Sakusa opened his eyes and he smiled.
Good morning Atsu. It's good to wake in the first thing in the morning when you saw the person you love. Sakusa is being cheesy.
Oikawa rolled his eyes at the sight, feel annoyed and disgusted before he stepped forward and he spoke very nonchalantly to them.
Oh come on. Get up. The food's getting cold. Asahi and you are there already. Get everyone up okay. Oikawa is being cranky right now. Don't be such a bitter person, Toru. Atsumu jokes. I'm not a bitter person, it's just, you two are acting like my parents yuck.
Oikawa pretend to gag before he crossed his arms. His face turned to serious and he raised his eyebrow. He spoke firm yet serious.
Get up and get dressed before you finish all the food in the table. You got a point there, Toru. Okay we'll get dressed and we will wake everyone up too. Okay I'll go downstairs and stop you from eating all the food on the table. Okay.
Oikawa walked out of the room and he directly walked downstairs to stop Nishinoya from eating all the breakfast food on the table.